Okay, we're back in Satisfactory again. I did say I'd come back in about an hour's time. So I'm back. Been busy while I was off for the hour, besides eating breakfast. Um, Thought it was producing more of that than I thought. Why is it not producing more of that? And that's full. So it should start backing up, right? Maybe. Yeah, it is. Slowly. Anyway, we're producing copper here, turning it into into cables on that side. I think I've come up with a decent way of setting these up now. Every time I build a different factory, I come up with different ideas of how to supply my factory, and I think this one's looking like the best one of them all. I have a row of constructors here producing wire, and it all pipes down, turns here, comes back this way, and on that side we have constructors that are turning it all into cable. It kind of makes it easy to keep the supply running, actually, because it's going to feed this one first and so on, and if I add more wire constructions on this side, we're going to produce more wires, which are going to keep these running more efficiently. So I will work on that. I also came up with another idea while I was messing around with building this, and I came over, if we go over here, you'll see what I mean. All of these up conveyors are all going to start getting in the way of each other, and all of this cable, all of these conveyors are all going to be vying for the same spots. I'm not going to be able to run conveyors along the walls here, because it's going to get too much. So my solution to that was to produce a conveyor floor. So all the conveyors will come in on this floor here that I'm adding to. So all the conveyors will all be added onto this floor. They will all either come in on their own still, or they'll be stacked in twos, I think, maybe twos or threes. But the problem is, at this point, they're going to have their own still anyway, because if it comes down like that and then up, they're all going to have their own up stack. I'm going to be dealing with this one in a minute. It's going to need a stilt here, maybe. If we run it along the edge here, so we get rid of this and get rid of this. If we put in a floor here, so I can now go, here we go, up stack to here, and then we pull this over to that stilt there, and then we make another one, get rid of that, and we stick the floor in here. Right, so we're gonna go in here, aren't we, at this point? So we're gonna need, I'm gonna need the still probably if we run this one down here like so, and then we bring it in like that, get a stilt for it for here, go into that, or not, maybe stick it here then, there we go, and then we'll have a stack for here, I think. Is that going to be too steep? It is. Probably going to have to do the same with this. Yeah, let's grab that. And if I put another stilt in here, maybe about here, no. Can we actually put a floor in here? I can. Okay, so that'll work. So we should be able to get actually yeah, that should work. Yeah, we should be able to do it. Right, stick this one in here like so. Like that, and then we're gonna have that metal one was here, wasn't it? So if we have a floor coming here and here, we should be able to get this one to come up to here, and then we'll have a floor there, floor there, I need to get some power cables over here. Come on, where's the power cables? There we are. We'll grab one off of that. Stick it up here. Right, so that's how I'm going to tidy it up. It's going to get complicated around here, but hopefully not too complicated. But I figured it out so that it's going to have all of the supply conveyors are all going to come in on one level, and then they're going to go up to the storage level, which is all up here now. So we've now got 5 boxes of stuff coming in. I've just come up with I've just come up with another idea as well. Looking at that over there, right? I could pipe in. I could pipe them in through these corridors. Yeah. Yeah. That's
I
What?
just don't see the reason for that whole thing.
What do you mean the reason for that? I need so much material, right? And it would be easier to pipe it away from one location.
I know, but I mean, there's no end. There's no goal.
There is.
What? Build
Well,
the biggest factory
no,
on the planet,
you see,
or
no.
what?
Well, there is a goal. There's always a goal, and they just keep adding to this goal. In the last update, my wife's trying to figure out what the purpose of building this factory is. Well, for one, to get the next construction, you need to produce certain items to unlock it.
Okay,
Right?
I
So
get that.
so eventually, once you've unlocked everything, this company has sent you to this planet to strip it of its
Oh,
resources.
Okay, now I get it. I
Right?
should have just said that at the beginning.
Right? So you've come to this planet to mine stuff. Now, are you actually watching it?
Yeah, I've got it up.
Well, if you look at where I'm looking at, there's that strip. There's like in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, there's that cable.
That cable that goes off the planet. That's a space elevator. Right?
Okay?
Now, that space elevator has a. Let me go. I'll take a trip over there. I'm not. It's always good to recap on stuff anyway. So we're gonna go over there to the space elevator, and I'll show you why I'm working on this whole mass factory process that we're trying to do right now. And I'm trying to, and the problem is you have to start from the very basic items that you start at the beginning of the game. You need just as much of that as possible, because to make the more complex stuff you need the basics.
Okay.
Right, so I'm making another factory to produce those basics in mass quantities so that I can actually get to the more complicated stuff. We're producing computers, but I think it's a turbo. I'm trying to create. Where are they? Thermal propulsion rockets. To produce those thermal rockets, we need modular engines, we need turbo motors, cooling systems, and fused module frames. Now, I'm currently trying to mass produce turbo module motors, which needs cooling, radio controlled units, motors, and rubber, and I'm trying to mass produce the radio control unit. So now we're getting down to the smaller parts where we need aluminium casting, some crystal oscillators, and computers. Now I've got the computers running. I'm now working on the crystal oscillators to get those mass produced. and I know I've got aluminium casting already. I just need to pipe that in, but that's gonna be the factory's this way, and we're heading towards the factory's off that way. If you're looking off to the right over there, now we're heading off towards back towards the space elevator. Now I need to get the casting, aluminium casting, all the way from the elevator all the way back to where we've just left, which is gonna be a massive flipping conveyor. Or I could do it with the drones.
You could do it with the drones, and you don't have to worry about the location of the conveyors.
No, I don't. That's the distance now. See, I have got a number of drones running around doing stuff. The problem with drones is the logistics of them. You have to freaking power them up with batteries, and they have to have a constant supply of these batteries or they stop running. So that was another supply chain I had to make, was to produce batteries for the drones, so that the drones could do their job. And then I have one drone station that fills up with batteries, and the drone that's I put on the one that fills up with batteries goes and supplies all the other drones. so I've got a battery drone supplier that supplies all the drones with batteries, and then the other drones that just go around doing other supply runs. It's such a complicated thing. Now we're over at the space elevator. This is what the whole game is about. I've just opened it up, and if you look, you see these items here. There's 4 items in here. Now I need 4,000 assembly director systems. I need 4,000 magnetic field generators. I need 1,000 thermal propulsion rockets and 1,000 nuclear plaster. When I get all of that material, I can then send it off planet, and they will give me something special. A small reward. You'll get a small reward in the awesome shop. Now, I've never got it. I've never got that reward yet. They added this in on the update for update 4. They added all of this in, and I haven't been able to finish it yet. Like, it's taking me forever just to get the assembly director systems. I've only done 457, and I'm at 4, and I need 4,000 of them. Although I'm not doing too badly with the magnetic generators. They seem to be getting done quick, which is pretty good. Once that's done, I'll be able to divert all that stuff that's going in there, because once I've made those, I'm not going to need to continue making them. So I'll just switch off all them factories that are doing that, and divert the well, to make the magnetic field generator, I need some frames, some nuclear canisters, and batteries. 10 batteries. So I'll be able to steal those batteries back for the drones, and I can have more drones running. But yeah, just if you look at it now, if you turn around and have a look, if you look at it now, you see all those conveyor belts. All stacked up on top of each other, all go into those containers over there. And that's kind of one of my main trunks of supply line. This factory is spread out all
Why
over.
don't you just stack them up to begin with instead of going lateral with them, horizontal?
What do you mean?
We'll go up instead of out
Well,
from the start.
right, but the resource nodes are all over the planet, right? So if we look that way, if you're looking at where the tube goes up the side of a mountain, and at the top of that mountain is where you've got the aluminium node, but that aluminium node isn't down here. There isn't one down here, so you have to build up there to produce the aluminium to bring it back. And then you've got oil, and the oil's not anywhere near here. It's somewhere over that way. So you need to be able to produce oil, and then you've got to bring that to you, like the plastic. You've got, because there's plastic and rubber on one of those conveyors. Crystal, aluminium, rubber, steel, cooling systems, conventional plate, and plastic. And on this one's where it gets really complicated. One line is bringing in there's so much steel. I need to get rid of some of this steel. I might have to build I'm gonna have to. Right, let's while I'm here. Because this steel's clogging stuff up. Let's sink. It's not high enough, is it? Or is it? No, it's not high enough. No, that's not it. Now it's high enough. Right, sink. Oh, where's the power cable? But yeah, there is kind of a they haven't actually put a storyline into it, which is a bit. I think they're gonna work on. I think that, like, it's been in early access a year and a half now. They planned, when they first launched this game, they planned it to be a two year early access, and then they were going to launch it. I don't know if they're still on track for that. But it would mean that I don't think they are actually, because they're planning on doing some map updates. In the next update, the fifth update, they're going to do some map changing, which is going to change a few things. But this, wow, I saw someone actually riding on that thing. Anyway, I'm hoping to bring in some stuff that I want doing. I want a vehicle elevator. I'll show you why.
Okay.
My factories are on multiple levels, and I want to be able to drive to certain parts of my factory and bring my vehicle onto the elevator and take it up to the next level, so I can continue driving without having to build massive slopes. Because you can actually build concrete slopes that take you up levels, like that one down there, say, that's running alongside the pipe. You can build the levels with the slopes and just build ramps. But I'd like to not have to keep building so many ramps. And when you've got like your factory's like 1,000 feet up in the air from the ground, it takes forever to build the slopes to get to the top. You have to build like a circuit, a spiral to get up there. Instead of having to waste all them resources and building spirals, it would be nice to be able to just put even if they only limit it to a certain height, I could build up to a certain height an elevator that takes my car up to one level. Then I can drive it off and build another elevator to go to the next level until I'm at the right level for my building. So I'd love to have an actual car elevator. Right, so that's fixing this issue. This should start now flowing through. Hang on, this one, let's come down a bit. This one should now start flowing through. If I grab a couple of these and then grab a couple out of here. Wow, that thing makes a lot of noise. Where is that coming from? It's steel. So much of it. There's way too much steel coming through there. Oh. Wow. And there's more of it there. Oh, but that's going backwards. This one's going somewhere, and it's not. The factory at the other end of this line isn't using it. So I've got to figure out why. Okay, is that the only factory that's using that stuff? Okay, so what's going on here? Is that full? That's not full. Okay, so if that's not full, where's the actual okay. How many of these do I have running? Just 2. This factory is so squashed together over here. It's just... I try to have an organised way of building, but when you first start a factory out, it never works out how you want it to go. You know, I've got to the point where I'm thinking of starting from scratch again.
Go for it.
That's the second time I've started from scratch, though. I'm never gonna get anywhere if I keep doing that. That, or I'm thinking of completely demolishing that side. Literally rip the entire thing out and starting again. But I was watching a developer playing this, and you can actually play this on kind of an Iron Man mode. I don't know how he's doing it, but once it's there, it's permanently there. You cannot remove it, no matter what it is. So if you make a mistake with the conveyor belt, it's permanently there, and you can't undo it. And the stuff he's done. But I'd like to. I'm gonna have to look into how that works. If I can actually start an Iron Man mode and see if we can produce a factory that actually works. It's gonna mean a lot of like pre-planning of like where do I want to put stuff. I also have this other idea of having one factory that's like connected together with one concrete slab, so that it's like, see, when you put a concrete slab down, you can twist it so that it doesn't match the other part of your factory. It like doesn't mesh together. Like, so I'm thinking, I've been wanting to do it so that one concrete slab is orientated throughout the entire factory. So no matter where you go on the factory floor, it's all orientated the same way. Show you what I mean. Like that factory over there is orientated slightly off. So if I tried to bring that across to meet this one, it wouldn't
match out.
it wouldn't hit it. It'd miss.
Okay, I get it.
The flooring would miss it. So I can't actually walk from. I won't be able to walk from here to there on concrete, or drive from here to there on concrete. It would actually miss. Although you can get it so that the concrete will be like that, crossing at a weird angle. But I'd like to try and get it all on one, because I've got concrete over there. My nuclear power plant is over that way. Yeah. I think I've got how many hours have I got into this game now? A lot. 507. But I do like this game. I keep coming back to it a lot. Right, so we've got that over there, we've got that over there. And that's where we were working, over there. But yeah, oh. They haven't actually got any use for this ore yet. They've got certain things in this game, like there's a mysteriously round metallic ball that you can pick up. No use for. And there's this like humming, vibrating red crystal that you can pick up. No use for yet. Ooh. Spare parts. I'll have those. And I'll have those too. Why'd you then? I can't pick those up. Oh, leaves. No space. So, have I actually raided this? I have. Okay. So, actually, I might actually start again with this. Come on, let me get up there. But if I do want to start this up from scratch, I want to do it before Christmas, because at Christmas, whichever factory I'm building at Christmas is the one I'm going to stick with permanently after that. Because once I've completed the Advent calendar thing that they run. Okay. So, yep, I think that's definitely going to be a better system. It's a more logical way of building this. Right, let's put in a few more constructors. 5, 6, right. Splitters. One, 2, 3.
Giving hugs. He's giving hugs. Look at this. Because the bear lays on me.
And he's got some weight about him. Right. There we go. That's producing more than we need. Right, I think I am going to start a new factory. A completely new game. Having just figured out what how I want this factory to look like. I think it's time to try my new format and thoughts out on a new factory. So I'm gonna keep my stream running.
Start brand new.
I'm gonna keep it.
And stop. And then come on it and then just start it fresh.
I'm
Because you don't want to confuse people.
right,
If
but
they come in, see part of it, and it's done like it is, and then they see further in the video, it's like, wait a minute.
well, no, because I'm about to explain that. If they watch the video from the beginning to the end, they'll hear the conversation. But I'm going to stop the recording and start the recording from scratch. The recording's going to stop, and I'm going to start a new recording from a new game. So, this particular factory will be continued, but not. I will video it and I will record it, but I want to try something new. and something different, so we're going to try that. Although I really don't want to stop this factory, so we will be working on more of this.
Oh, what a shame.
Wow, it's really not producing enough. Huh. It should be now. Wow. Look at the other end of that line. There's like a lot of wire getting produced over there. So you're now full, right? You're full. You're full. You're getting there. Right. Okay. Right. Now then, we're going to save this. Confirm. Right. Exit to main menu. While that's happening, I'm going to stop my recording and restart it.